Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan 0599 here again, and welcome back to WWE Fans TV Recap Show. Today's recap show will be for Minorty Report. So, this week's episode of Minorty Report is entitled Hawkeye. No, not the Marvel superhero, just the new police program. Okay. So, before we get into this recap, of course, I want to warn you guys, spoilers are ahead for this episode. So, if you haven't seen this episode, please do not watch this review. There will be spoilers, but if you have seen the episode or if you just don't care about spoilers, then continue watching. So, let's get on with the episode. So, what this episode is basically about, it's about, Dash. Vega wants Dash to come in and be like her assistant for the new Hawkeye program, basically, be like her sidekick, officially now. So, yeah, and also they have to stop this, this murder of where this guy is going to basically kill an innocent bystander named Tom Moyer, I believe. So yeah. So what did I think of this episode? This is actually probably my favorite episode of the show so far. I'm being completely honest. This is actually a very great episode. There wasn't really, I don't want to say really action in this episode because there really wasn't too much action. It was really a nice character-developed episode. Really character-driven episode, which I loved. It was actually a nice character-driven episode, and I liked that. That was actually really nice, And it was a great character-driven episode, so yeah. So let's get into my positives. And my positives are the acting with the episode. The acting is really good with this episode. I thought the acting was really good. Of course, the guy that plays Dash, really enjoyed him. He's really good. He's starting to improve. I will say that he's starting to improve from what the first episode. Like I said, I liked him in the first episode, but there was parts where I thought he was a bit annoying. But he's getting better and better, which I'm liking. And I really enjoyed him in this episode. I really enjoyed the guy who played Dash. I thought this was the best I think I've seen it maybe all season so far, even though we're only 3 episodes in. So yeah. Of course, the woman that plays Vega, she's great as well. She's really good. I've enjoyed her for the majority of the season so far. I enjoyed her in this movie. Like a movie. In this episode, I really enjoyed her. I thought she did a really nice job. Same that goes with the guy that plays Arthur. Really enjoyed him as well. I thought he was really good. I enjoyed him as well. So yeah. Like I said, everybody does a great job in this episode. Everybody was really good. Thought the acting was really good with the episode. When there were action scenes, not too much. Like I said, they were cool. I liked them. There were some cool action scenes. I did like some of them. There wasn't, like I said, too much action in this episode, but when there was, it was cool, and I liked it, so yeah. Like I said, the character developing moments were actually really nice. Like I said, very character-driven episode, and I like that. And I thought, whenever, we see Dash and Vega work together, like I said, they have chemistry with each other, and I like their back and forth. They work well with each other, varying back and forth, like I said, and I like that, and that's nice, and I like seeing that. Same, it's great. Also, same goes when Dash is with Arthur. Really great chemistry. I think they both work well with each other. So yeah, like I said, like the character developing moments. The writing's really good with the episode. I thought the writing was pretty good with the episode. The directing's nice with this episode. I thought the directing was very, very beautiful with this episode. So the directing was nice. The visuals looked really good in this episode. I will say this is probably the least impressive out of the episode so far, but it was still there were some really good visuals in this episode. So yeah. Let's talk about some of the moments in this episode. Like some of the moments we see in I guess you could take towards the beginning of the episode, we see that, Arthur and Dash are having some brother bond time, which I actually like. We see them riding bikes and stuff, which I actually really like that. It shows that they're trying to have some sort of brother relationship and stuff, and I like that. That was actually really nice and cool. So yeah, with Dash and Vega trying to take down the guy who's about to murder Tom Moyer, I really enjoyed that. That was cool. when they do take him down, and we find out later on that he's trying to kill himself. But here's the thing: the precogs can't see suicide. So what's going on here? Well, apparently, whatever his mindset is, it's his mindset, I guess, that was trying to kill him, like his psychiatrist, because it didn't really work for him. And I like that. And it was the guy who programmed Hawkeye, and that was really interesting to see. I actually really liked that, and that was cool, you know. And so yeah, those were really only the big moments that really happened in this episode. There weren't. Oh, with Agatha. Agatha sees Vega in her new vision, that near a milk bath with the three of them. And, you know, Arthur tells Dash this, and Dash is like, you know, no, she wouldn't do this to me. You know, she's my friend now, so why would she do this to me? So we'll have to see where that leads up in the next coming episodes. So yeah. My only two negatives with this episode, I do have two negatives. First being some of the acting was iffy. It was from basically the dude that was about to hang himself and his wife. Really, those were really the actors. I was just like, they're not really good. So yeah. And there were some visuals that really didn't look good. Like when Arthur and Agatha are talking, you can tell they're behind a green screen. That's how bad it was. That was really the only really noticeable bad CGI. Even when Dash and Vega are like riding on this motorcycle type thing in the woods, that's when really the visuals look really bad. So yeah, there were some unimpressive CGI in this, so yeah. But besides that, I really enjoyed this episode. This actually was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. It's by far my favorite episode of the season so far, so yeah. So it's time for my official grade on this episode, and my official grade on this episode is an A-. Thought it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, it's getting an A-. So what do you guys think of this episode? Leave it in the comment section below. I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we'll see you about later. Peace.